Well, I'm going to go ahead and start this thing and see if he shows up because he and I were texting, and all of a sudden his text dropped off, and he gets in areas of Tennessee that I don't know if they even know what a cell phone is. But anyway, JD should be on with us here in just a couple of minutes. We're at 20 minutes before the top of the hour, 33 degrees as we get ready to do our Iowa-Tennessee connection, provided he's able to pop on. Now, I know he's coming off that Texas run from last weekend. He was performing in Texas for pretty much the entire weekend last weekend. And I know that's still got a little bit of a hold on him, so to speak. So we'll see if he's able to even get it to work. I don't know, but Iowa-Tennessee connection every Thursday right here in the morning train with our buddy Joe Denim. Hey, don't forget about Denim Fest. That's coming up on August the 27th. Now, we're going to get ready to tell you where you can get your tickets at. We're going to start selling those in the next month or so. So we'll tell you where you can get your tickets at. So you can come out and have a great time with us. That's going to be at the Fort Frenzy Field, of course. If you didn't make it to Denim Fest last year, man, you missed out on a fantastic time. So don't miss out on it this year because it's always good times right here in Fort Dodge when JD and I get together, of course, and we do the Denim Fest thing. We are still looking for or going back and forth on, I should say, a little bit, a couple of acts, maybe at least one more act to throw in for Denim Fest. So get ready for the announcement on that one of these days here soon once we get everything signed, everything finalized on that as well. So again, once the tickets go on sale, make sure you get those. Denim Fest again, August 27th, right here in Fort Dodge. And we're going to have some mini Denim Fest, if I can spit it out, kind of leading up to that as well. Just a couple of spots that JD will be at and doing his thing, whatever his thing may be. And you catch him there, and then of course get ready for the big one as well on August 27th. I'm telling you, I don't know what happened to him. I really don't. I don't know if I don't know. I don't know if he lost all signal altogether or what's going on. But anyway, like I said, coming off that Texas run on last weekend, he was performing down in Texas with Matthew Schaefer last week. We know him better as Uncle Cracker. Joe and Uncle Cracker performing together all weekend long last weekend in Texas. Yeah, go ahead and comment, man. I'll bring your comments up. Eric, how you doing this morning, man? JD not quite here yet, so when you say guys, I guess you're gonna have to just make that singular and not plural. But hey, Eric, thanks for popping on, brother. Appreciate that. Yeah, still go ahead and comment, man. I'll bring your comments up. You betcha. Because I'm just sitting here waiting. That's all I'm doing. 17 minutes before the top of the hour again, and we'll see if he's able to make it happen or not. His connection ability sometimes not always the best, but I keep checking my phone to see if he's dropped me a message saying, I can't get it to connect. I can't get it to connect, which he talks about when it comes to everything, not just his phone. Anyway, excuse me while I take a little drink here. Anyway, I feel like a Larry King talk show host here, just sitting here on my own show. Pigs Knuckle, Arkansas, you're on. That's Larry King. He used to do that. Anyway, just sitting here and stop and take a drink of my my drink here, which is just water this morning. It's just water, just so you know. There we go. Put that back down. Again, go ahead and pop on and drop me a comment, man, while I'm sitting here just doing nothing, waiting for JD, see if he's able to connect or not. Again, go to our Facebook page, Iowa's Favorite Country, K97 on Facebook, or my Darren on Air Facebook page. And pop on, man. Pop on. Give me a comment. I got people watching. I can see how many people are watching. So, man, pop on. Let's go. Give me some comments here. Give me someone to talk to while we're waiting for Denim. Oh, there we go. Bruce, Stumpy. Good morning, Darren. Stumpy says, question mark, LOL. I know it. Stumpy, you know JD. You know anything could have happened. Anything, right? Yeah, we know that. So there you go. Stumpy, thanks for popping on, my brother. Again, it's kind of the Iowa-Tennessee connection. It's the Iowa connection right now. Go ahead and jump on our Facebook page here. Iowa's Favorite Country, K97 on our Facebook, or my Darren on Air Facebook page. Drop me some comments, man. Come on, talk with me. Let's go. Let's make this thing happen. We got to fill the time somehow. I lot for this thing every week, so we got to fill the time somehow. Angie, how you doing this morning there, darling? Good Thursday morning to you, too. Thank you for jumping on. Appreciate that greatly every single week. Means a lot. Everybody that jumps on the morning train every day and rides with me means an awful lot. So thank you very, very much. I know you hear a lot of artists and a lot of other radio people, TV people say, oh, we love our viewers, our listeners. We love our fans. I genuinely do. I mean, without you, I wouldn't be sitting here doing this every single day. And this is my 24th year in broadcasting, just so you know. So For 24 years, I've had just the best audiences anywhere in broadcasting, and it's greatly appreciated. I wouldn't have done it this long if it wasn't for y'all. So thank you so very, very much. Whoa, I just popped my own screen off there. Anyway, it is 15 before the top. I have no idea what happened to him. I'm not kidding. We were sitting there going back and forth with text, and he was saying, hey, I'll be up in a few, and yada, yada, yada. And then all of a sudden, he's not there anymore. Gideon, how you doing, man? Good morning to you. Thanks for jumping on. Appreciate that, brother. Thanks for that very, very much. Wish we could get Denim here. Let's see. I can see how many people watching. Got a number of people watching. Appreciate it from all y'all. Drop me some comments here as we're waiting for Denim to, I don't know if he's going to make it or not now. Who knows? 15, 14 before the top of the hour. Who knows? Who knows? Just waiting for him. Kelly, good morning from the Overhead Door Boys. Hey, how you guys doing? Hey, Joe, where'd you go? Yeah, good question, man. Throw it out there, will you? Throw it out there. Overhead Door Boys, thank you so much. They great listeners every day. They make requests on my Wednesday request show. The whole works. Not to mention they do a great job when it comes to overhead doors. So a big, big thank you to them for all they do for us as well. Again, jump on our Facebook page or my Darren on Air Facebook page. By the way, if you have not liked that yet, please do so. It's DARREN on AR. Again, DARREN. Can't spell my own name. DARREN on AIR. Wow, how sad is that? Morning, Sarah. Ron says he knows what happened to Joe. Everything is bigger in Texas, especially parties. Yeah, that's what I said. It's a good point because that's what I said. He's still coming off that weekend. Him and Uncle Cracker were performing together last weekend, and holy smoke, I was getting pictures left and right, and you don't want to know what I was getting by any means. Oh my goodness, not at all. Yeah, I just got a text also from a coworker. Your Nashville connection is not that professional. Oh, Paige, if you only knew, he's not. Period. I mean, it has nothing to do with today. He's not. Period. Yeah, he's just kind of wherever, whatever. Anyway it goes, any way he can get by. That's how he's done it for most of his life. But anyway, it is 13 before the top of the hour. Still waiting patiently to see if he's going to be able to pop on. Hey, you know what? Coming up next hour, or I should say tomorrow, by the way, this is something that we just started a couple of weeks ago. Every Friday now, we've done for quite a while. Our Friday morning 80s at 8 and our Friday morning 90s at 9. During the 8 o'clock hour for some of the biggest and best country hits from the 1980s, 9 o'clock hour, some of the biggest and best from the 1990s. Well, guess what we did a few weeks ago? We threw in another decade. So every Friday morning now, we start with the Friday morning 70s at 7, going all the way through the 7 o'clock hour, some of the biggest and best country hits from the 1970s. I have said many times, I think the 1970s is probably the best decade as far as country music goes and country music history. When you look at the powerhouse stars, the powerhouse songs that came out of the 70s decade. Plus, you had a much better balance, so to speak, of male and female artists that were very, very popular and very, very strong. I'm not saying there's not popular female artists nowadays. There is. But there's a big push right now and kind of a big drive that not enough female artists are getting played on country radio. And they're not. I mean, I'll be the first to say that. But there's not a lot out there is why that have made it to that level. So it makes it a little more difficult. But the 1970s were loaded with powerhouse female artists and just great music all the way around. So I think the 1970s, followed by the 1990s. 1990s were an excellent decade in country music as well. Considering in the 1980s, the country music in the mid to late 1980s, country music was it was in a slump. It was in a lull, really kind of dying out a little bit. And then some guy named Garth Brooks kind of revived it with a song called "Friends in Low Places," and boom, country music for the last 20 plus years has been, 30 plus years has been at the very, very top of the musical genres, like it should have been the entire time. So anyway, Friday morning 70s at 7, starting off our 7 o'clock time tomorrow morning. Plus tomorrow during the 9 o'clock hour, we give you a chance to win a great, great prize from Stumpy's Bar and Grill in Duncombe. It's Stumpy Says Trivia. That's always lots of fun. And big thanks to Stumpy for making that happen for us. So make sure you tune in tomorrow. 70s at 7, 80s at 8, 90s at 9. Stumpy Says Trivia. It's going to be a great, great time like it is every single Friday. You know what? I'm going to give this guy about 2 more minutes. And if he isn't popping on, then I know he's popping on somewhere else, right? I mean, and probably not in a fun way either. But anyway, we'll give it a couple more minutes here, see if we can get at least a minute or 2 in with him and see how it goes. I'm guessing, if you want my honest opinion, I'm dead serious when I say this. I'm guessing he overslept because I fell back asleep, I should say, because we were going back and forth for a little bit this morning. Well. Good morning, Dad. Good morning to my baby girl and my baby girl's baby girl. See right there? That's my daughter, Ireland, if you're watching. That's my daughter, Ireland. She's my youngest. And that's my grandbaby, Shamrock. Her name is Jeffra, but I call her Shamrock. She's Papa's little Shamrock. So there they are. There they are. Good morning to you, too, Bug. Jada Bug, Ireland, Jada Bug. That's what we call her. Anyway, good morning to you, too. Love you, sweetheart. Well, I tell you what, we're going to go ahead and call it for today. My apologies to you that I'm gonna lay my last dollar down, which doesn't take much. That he fell back asleep. I can just tell by the way our text conversation was going back and forth. It was kind of fading off on his end a little bit. So I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that's exactly what happened, because I know him too well sometimes. But anyway, my apologies. We'll get the Iowa Tennessee connection going next week. I promise y'all. My apologies for that. We're going to go into the top of the hour. We're going to get some, how about some Luke Combs? Let me throw him in there real quick. There we go.